Hey, what is up, guys? WWE Forever 98 here, and if my voice is a little off, I do apologize. I am filming this the night of Glory by Honor. I did attend this event, and honestly, guys, this is the best show I've ever been to. I'm not bullshitting you guys. It was simply amazing, live at least. I'm hearing good reviews on it, how it came off on the stream, Go Fight Live. The stream sucked, but just a great show. I couldn't take any video because security was really tight there, and I didn't want to get my flip camera. Sorry about this. I didn't want to get my flip taken away because they were confiscating cameras. And it's relatively new, so it wasn't really worth it. I did take pictures, which you will see at the end of this video, but yeah, just an absolutely great show. I did not meet any wrestlers, only because excuse me, only because I had to take the train there, and I really didn't feel like going back into where I had to get off at like 2 in the morning. It wasn't really worth it in my opinion, but maybe next time. But anyway, because there will be a next time. I'm gonna run down the matches, tell you what I thought. The first match was Briscoe, I believe, against Kenny King. I thought this was a good opener. Kenny King was just incredible as a heel. He looked directly at me when he came out, and I was cheering for him. I was clapping my hands. So he rubs his balls, flicks the sweat at me, and it was directly at me too. But yeah, it was just awesome. I think my seats were camera side, so leave in the comments if you did see me. But yeah, this was a good match. Briscoe did lose to Kenny King, but Titus did come down mid-match and interfere in the match, and then once the match was over, the next match started, Titus and Briscoe, when Briscoe came out and saved the day for his brother. I thought this was a better match than Kenny King and Briscoe. It was just more entertaining in my opinion. It was a little bit more better technical wrestling, but it was only slightly better, not very much better. But it was good to see that Briscoe did get the win, so didn't make any tag team look weak. And it looks like the All Night Express and Briscoes will continue their feud, which is awesome. I mean, their matches have a lot of potential to be great. But yeah, really good match. Better than the first one, like I said. Then we had the tag team grudge match between Necro Butcher and Eric Stevens versus Grizzly, Redwood, and Balls Mahoney. Balls Mahoney came out with the chair with the actual ECW logo, and just, to me, he shit on TNA, and understandably so. But this match, the biggest problem I had with this match was it wasn't a hardcore match. This match would have benefited a lot if it was. I thought it was slightly boring. I thought that Balls Mahoney should have been the better worker out of the tag team, get the most work in. But Grizzly Redwood did most of the work, which is kind of like, okay, but whatever. But yeah, Eric Stevens and Necro Butcher did pick up the win, and it was cool because after the match, we were all chanting ECW, ECW. Balls Mahoney screams out and says, no, chant ROH, ROH, and we did. But I just thought it was pretty cool. And then we had the chain match between Cabana and Generico versus Steen and Carino. I thought this match was awesome. I thought there could have been a little bit more blood, and it was so stupid because when Cabana was blading himself, it was blatantly obvious. That's when, I don't know if you saw it on the stream, but, right in front of us, he goes into the ropes. He already has his hand up to his forehead, and then Carino just like starts pounding him with the chain while Cabana's cutting himself. I thought that was just so bad. But the match itself was really good. It was kind of funny because I guess it was Carino's kid who came down, and we were like, who the hell is this kid? So he was actually on Carino and Steen's side, so we figured that it was Carino's kid. So we started chanting, "Kill the kid, kill the kid." It was kind of funny. New York City is just a great crowd, which is why, by the way, I see a ton of people saying, oh, why doesn't this city get the big shows? Well, you know what? New York City is the best crowd that you will ever get. I don't care I can debate that. You know, you watch a show, you can see that throughout this whole night we were active, and you can't say that for any other show or any other city. But yeah, I think Generico and Cabana picked up the win. And then afterwards, Steen and Carino beat up on them, which eventually led to Steen unmasking Generico. Now, I don't know if you could see his face because he rolled out of the ring real quick and I couldn't see what was going on outside the ring. That was the problem with the ringside seats in general. You can't really see what's going on outside the ring if they're on the ground or whatever. But yeah, he unmasked him and then put the mask on himself and did something with a chair. I guess he took Carino's blood and started writing something. I heard it was either Mr. Wrestling or Generico. Those are the two answers I got when I asked the question, what did he write? But yeah, I thought this was a great match. Intermission, comeback, Jim Cornette comes out and announces that Davey Richards will be re-signing with Ring of Honor, and he will have a title match at Final Battle against whoever the champion is at that time. Crowd went crazy. Davey was so over. It's a shame that he couldn't be there. And then he does announce that Final Battle will be in New York City December 18th. I highly suggest if you're in the New York City area or you're able to get to New York City, you definitely go to the show. But yeah, first match after intermission was Sean Davari versus Eddie Edwards for the TV title. I thought that there's two problems in this. Number one, the crowd. I thought that they should have given him more heat. I mean, I was booing him, but, you know, it is September 11th, and, you know, he was treated just like another heel that nobody cares about. Didn't get much of a reaction that I thought he should have. And then Eddie Edwards was really over, but the other problem I had with this is Ring of Honor and why they didn't give Davari a promo to get himself over for this match. You know, he could have got a ton of heat, but, you know, it's just whatever. But Davari worked a horrible match. It was all on Eddie Edwards' shoulders. I thought he carried this match. It wasn't a very good match at all. I thought this was the worst match of the night. Davari just sucks. I mean, yeah, he just sucks. But, I mean, at one point you could actually, where we were sitting, he said reversal, and Eddie Edwards reversed him into the ropes. So, I mean, he was just talking throughout this match, blatantly obvious, but, yeah. And then we had the match I picked as a sleeper match that nobody talked about, that didn't give him much credit to be a great match, Aries and Christopher Daniels. I thought this was a awesome match. I totally marked out for Austin Aries. I was one of the few who did. Daniels was so over. But, yeah, I mean, Aries cut a hilarious promo before the match, and they put on a great match. I thought it should have gotten a little bit more time, but it was very high-paced. I liked it. Just one of the better matches of the night. Then we move on to the Dream Tag Team match between Kings of Wrestling and World's Greatest Tag Team. Let me just tell you something. I did not expect World's Greatest Tag Team to get as much of a reaction as they did. It was shocking to me how many people cheered for the World's Greatest Tag Team. I mean, it was just awesome. I thought, based on the reaction, that they should have won. I'm surprised that the Kings of Wrestling didn't get a bigger reaction than I thought they would. But, yeah, they put on a great match. I thought this was the match of the night by far. I mean, one knock on this is I thought they should have given Shelton Benjamin more offense, because, you know, Haas worked a great amount in this match. I thought he really proved himself. You know, he looked determined. He looked like he wanted to be there, which is awesome. I'm not saying that Shelton Benjamin didn't want to be there, but, I mean, he really was excited. But I just thought they should have got him more offense. And the Kings of Wrestling did win this match, but afterwards, World's Greatest Tag Team, Haas and Benjamin, beat up on their manager Shane Hagedorn and just rip him to shreds, beat the crap out of him, and take the tag team titles that were left at ringside, hold them above their heads, and the crowd went nuts. So, I mean, I hope that World's Greatest Tag Team sticks around. I really do, because you know what? If they go to WWE or they go to TNA, they're not going to be used right. And Ring of Honor, I mean, they told a great story tonight. They're going to be used right. They're going to put on great matches. But, yeah, match of the night. Then we had the main event, no DQ match for the World Heavyweight Championship with Special Enforcer Terry Funk. Great to see him. Tyler Black versus Roderick Strong. I thought this was an awesome match. I really liked the crowd in this one. I mean, from NXT chants to FCW chants to future jobber chants. It was just great, and Black responded awesome. Great response. I mean, at one point he like said he did this, "You can't see me," and then locked in the STF on Roderick Strong. I just thought it was hilarious. And then Terry Funk would eventually become the new referee because Todd Sinclair's a dickhead. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a swerve, but Roderick Strong did win. But afterwards, Roderick Strong, I should give him more props. I mean, I don't like the guy at all. He's not world championship material, in my opinion. But after the match, Homicide came out. Now, throughout this night, me and the guy behind me, the two guys behind me, we were talking about the wrestling in general, and Homicide did come up, and you know what, we were discussing him, like, maybe he comes out after the match. So when the lights are starting to dim, or flicker, or whatever, they're like, who could, they honestly didn't know who it was. I was like, dude, it's Homicide, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, and then Homicide comes out, all three of us start marking out, like, crazy, jumping up and down. It was just an awesome feeling. Homicide cuts a promo, says he wants that title, his title back, and he's going to get it back at Final Battle, so it looks like it's going to be strong. Homicide, Davey, at Final Battle, triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Honestly, unbelievable, and I will be going to that event, balcony seats, hopefully. But, yeah, I mean, you know, how great Ring of Honor is just unspoken of. I mean, you look at this card, it didn't look like much, but the show, when it was all said and done, was great. And let me just, with that being said, I mean, guys, tons of people on here who go to these events say that this is an awesome experience. It's the best show you will ever go to, and they're truly right. I mean, Ring of Honor is just second to none. It's my favorite company now. It's just awesome. The stuff some mementos, some stuff I picked up. This was my ticket. These tickets were like $18 when they had like a 40% off sale. So this was the sticker on my seat. That's where my seat was. Section C, row 7, seat 15, ringside. Stuff I picked up. I would have picked up more, but I didn't have much cash on me. Picked up this shirt, Ring of Honor, wrestling, and on the back says No Limits. And then, you know, this I had to pick up, definitely. Death Before Dishonor 8. With a bonus show, Buffalo Stampede 2, which isn't that really good. But this is just a near-perfect show. And, you know, the Ring of Honor, they sell these DVDs for $15 instead of $20 online. So, you know, I definitely suggest you save up some money and go to these shows and buy the DVDs actually there. But, yeah, guys, once in a lifetime. I wouldn't say once in a lifetime because I'm going again, but just an absolutely great experience. This is the best live show I've ever been to, and that's saying a lot because I've been to King of the Ring 01, No Mercy 04, SummerSlam 07, and last year's Hell in a Cell, plus a lot of Raws, SmackDowns, ECWs, and house shows. I mean, just by far the best show. But, yeah, here are the pictures, guys, and tell me what you thought about the show in the comments. But thanks for watching, and here are the pictures.